Hey everyone, welcome to Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Now in this video, I'm going to discuss a couple of updates for the upcoming Halloween Ends film, including a new set photo, hearing from a returning Legacy cast member, and also some official news regarding the character of Michael Myers himself. Let's do it! So the Collider website recently posted an article about Halloween Ends that features a new set photo of Jamie Lee Curtis and also confirms that filming has now officially started in Savannah, Georgia. The headline reads, Halloween Ends set photo reveals Jamie Lee Curtis's return as filming begins. The article goes on to say, Halloween Kills was a major horror hit last October after a year delay due to the pandemic. But thankfully, the wait for Halloween Ends will not be as torturously long as its filming is now underway in Savannah, Georgia. The Halloween franchise would not be the same without Jamie Lee Curtis's Laurie Strode, and there have been various unofficial set photos released showcasing the actress's return. However, the series' final girl took to her social media to officially mark her return to the franchise with an on-set selfie. And here we see the selfie that she took. Now in the image, we see Curtis in costume as Laurie Strode. She's wearing the clear rimmed glasses, similar to the ones that she wore in 2018's Halloween. And she's sporting a rusty orange jacket, which is perfect for a spooky night of hunting Michael Myers. And if you recall, Laurie was mostly restricted to a hospital bed in Halloween Kills pretty much the whole time, as she was still recovering from her injuries from Halloween 2018. And both films took place on the same night, similarly to the 78 Halloween and its sequel that followed it as well. And Jamie Lee was in the hospital there too. And so it looks like, though, Jamie is going to have a much more active role, or I should say Laurie, the character, is going to have a much more active role in hunting down Michael Myers this time around. And I think that's great. And I just want to say how excited I am about that. I just want to jump in and say that for Halloween Ends, to come out later this year is remarkable. I mean, we literally have less than a year. We've got just a few months, and we're already going to have another Halloween. No more waiting 3 years for the next film with this long, just seemingly endless gap of time. It just continues to go. No, not anymore. And that alone is amazing and worthy of celebrating, if you ask me. And I'm also very excited, though, to see Laurie Strode out of the hospital, like I was just mentioning. I mean, I really am excited about that. And because there is a 4-year time jump between where Halloween Kills stops to where Halloween Ends begins, so we will get to see Jamie Lee Curtis revive her character of Laurie Strode as once again restored in her health, and I'm guessing very determined to take down Michael Myers once and for all. But Jamie Lee Curtis is not the only one returning in Halloween Ends. Kylie Richards is also coming back to reprise her role as Lindsay Wallace, who of course we first saw in Halloween 1978 as well, when she was being babysat by Laurie. In fact, her returning for the film was so popular that they are actually rewriting her part to give her a bigger role in the plot. That's fantastic. Now, Kylie was recently interviewed by Digital Spy, where she said the following. When my character didn't die in Halloween Kills, I was like, hello, the Real House of Beverly Hills star told Variety recently. Quote, the last movie I saw Jamie on the set, but we didn't have stuff together. So I'm really hoping that there's more stuff together. I can't talk about any storylines, but all I can say is that we start filming in January, and I'm so excited to return with Jamie Lee Curtis and director David Gordon Green. Now, I am personally happy to hear this news. I loved seeing so many of the legacy characters come back in Halloween Kills. I really thought that was a neat touch. And it was one of the reasons why I enjoyed the movie so much. And while we did lose Tommy Doyle, I'm thankful that Lindsay did survive. And I love the idea of her not only returning, but to also have an expanded role in the film. And I agree that with Kylie and hoping that she has some significant screen time with Jamie Lee Curtis. I could imagine, for example, them plotting ways to try and kill Michael Myers, along with Laurie's granddaughter, Allison, who's played by Andy Matichak. I mean, I can just imagine having brainstorming sessions and plotting things out totally. So I really hope we get to see that. And I really do. We hope to get to see specifically Lindsay more active within the surviving group. I think that would be really great. Now, my final Halloween Ends update for this video involves another Halloween franchise royalty. This one being Mr. Nick Castle, otherwise known as the original Shape, the original Michael Myers from Halloween 1978. Perhaps the most masterful actor to ever wear the jumpsuit and the white mask of the entire franchise. Sure, it's up for debate. It can be argued, but I would imagine most of you would agree he is arguably the best that's ever done it. Now, while James Jude Courtney has done an amazing job playing Michael Myers in the new trilogy, and I really mean that, I think he's the best. I think probably he's the best we've had since Nick Castle, in my honest opinion about it. But even having said that, as well as he's doing, it never fails that after a Halloween movie, the question always comes up and keeps getting asked of whether or not Nick Castle will come back and reprise his role as the Shape in the next Halloween movie, and in this case, it being Halloween Ends. Now, also remember this: he did film a cameo for Halloween Kills, but it was cut from the theatrical release of the film. So Nick Castle did come back for a little cameo, but it just didn't make it to the movie. So in response to the fan base asking this question again about Nick Castle, the man himself addressed the question by going to social media. He tweeted out the following: "Unfortunately, this and other recent articles on the production of Halloween Ends mistakenly think I am playing Michael Myers. The talented James Jude Courtney will once again play Michael Myers. I'll have a fun cameo, but let's give credit where credit is due." So there we have it. Nick straightened it out, and the rumors can now be dispelled. He will not be playing Michael Myers in Halloween Ends. But I do love that he will appear in a cameo, so let's hope that they do not cut it from this film as they did in Halloween Kills. Let's hope it makes it this time. And the good news is that we will not have to wait long to find out, because Halloween Kills is scheduled to be released on October 14th, 2022, this year. So stay tuned. All right, everyone. I want to know what you think about this Halloween Ends update. Are you excited to see how the trilogy will end? I want to hear your opinions, thoughts, ideas, and your theories about what you expect to see or hope to see in Halloween Ends. So start leaving your comments below right now so we can discuss it together. Well, that is it for this update, but I'll be back soon with more Halloween Ends and other horror movie content. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, this is Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Thank you for watching.